What up? And welcome to Ask a Bad Boy. Today we got another good one for you. We got a reaction video from Anton Daniels. And this one is titled, we're going to watch it in real time. This one is titled, Men That Don't Chase Women Are Gay. Wow. This is crazy. All right, so as usual, we're going to listen to her. Listen to what Anton got to say, and I'm going to chime in between. Try not to go in too much, but I got to give you my take. That's what we're here for. You're asking a bad boy. So let's go.
If a man ever brags that they do not chase women, oh, she's falling down. If they brag that they do not chase women, if they brag that they're not going to go out of their way for a woman, you like men. You want to be a princess. You want a man to chase you.
Bro, what are you talking
They
about,
haven't admitted to themselves that they are like actually gay. Okay, because a guy who guys know. Like, it's not about chasing women in particular. Like, it's more about pursuing a woman, okay? If they're, like, bragging that they do not pursue women, like, you're kind of girly, kind of weird. It's just not a flex, because the girls that are actually of high quality are going to not chase you. They're not going to chase your validation. They're not going to go out of their way to prove to you that they're worth being picked, okay? Because a lot of the high quality women that you want are going to require you to pursue them. And yes, I am referring to pursuing, not chasing. So if a woman's not showing any signs of interest, of course the guy shouldn't have to chase them, right? But if you're bragging that, oh yeah, like I just, I'm not going to chase a woman. I'm going to have her come to me. I'm not going to pursue women. I'm going to have her come up to me. She needs to show me that she's worth being with. Like, I'm sorry, in what world? You are not the prize. The woman is the prize. Always. And if you think you're the prize, sir, I think you need to be with men. You need to be with men, and you have to acknowledge the fact that you might possibly be gay. And that's okay. Just learn to accept it. Stop complaining, because the girls that you really want are going to require a little bit of effort. Sorry, sir.
So let's hold off for a second and let's just address the elephant in the room, because I already know the chat is going to do it, so I might as well just go ahead and do it for you while we're having this conversation. When did regular, basic, super basic, regular, super basic, super regular chicks, and that's just putting it nicely, start having an opinion on what men should do? Honestly, real talk. Like, who told them, like, yo, yes, it is okay for you to start having an opinion?
So Anton saying, he called her super basic. So Anton saying, if a chick is basic, she don't even have an opinion. Do y'all agree with that? I don't know if I agree with that wholeheartedly. Just because you're not that you basic, you don't have an opinion. Let him cook.
On what greatness looks like or what men should do. And I round faces, all of that stuff. I don't really care about how it is that y'all label it. But good God, what is y'all talking about? What are y'all doing? Like, why do y'all feel the need to be able to go out here and say some of the wildest things, and then I be getting it in my inbox, and occasionally I like to entertain it. You know what I'm saying? And so we got women out here saying what men should and shouldn't do when it comes to how it is that they're pursuing women, as though they know, as though they get it, as though they fit that bill or that narrative as to what men should do. Okay, so now that we got the elephant out of the room, let me go ahead and address some of these things that she's saying. Men that don't necessarily care about what women is talking about and doing is usually the men that have a lot of women that they can choose from whenever they want to, because women don't like men that are super desperate. Women do not like guys that ain't got no motion. Women don't like guys that ain't busy. And women absolutely do not like guys that seem to always be hitting them on a regular basis talking about Grand Rising Queen. That is corny. It's been corny, and no generation has it ever worked. And just because those are usually the signs of guys that get stuck in the friend zone, honestly. If you are a dude that always is showing a chick attention And let me be clear about the whole friend zone thing also. If a chick ever, and I'm gonna just be very clear with y'all from now on, whether we on the After Hours panel or the Millionaire Morning Show or this channel, if a chick ever says that I just want to be friends or I want to be in a friend zone, and you think that you are going to break down that barrier by being her friend, if she ever and you like are actually interested in her, now I do think that there are some situations where people just organically, platonically are not interested in each other. You know what I'm saying? They just chilling. They just kind of, yo, that's my little sister or whatever, so on and so forth. Now that don't mean spending an extraordinary amount of time with her. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't be getting your life force. But if you like a chick and she don't like you back immediately, or she not feeling the same sentiment for you, and you feel like you got to pursue her, let it go.
I totally agree with the last part. There's a couple things real quick. I'm just gonna chime in really quick and go right back to the video. This is true about women not liking guys who say good morning, grand rising, and things like that. Now, I don't know. I beg to differ because I do have some clients who, and I've had women say that they like that, but I do believe women have their selected few of what they get to pick whose role you are. So just keep in mind, you gonna play a role. If you want to be the good morning queen guy, you're gonna be the good morning queen guy, and that's where she gonna place you. If you're not that type of guy, then she gonna treat you as such. I don't know if it's always a bad thing. I'm not the good morning dude. You know what I mean? That's not my style. But for those of you guys who want to do that, you go right ahead. But just know that that's the area that she's going to have you in. And this whole narrative that she's talked about in the beginning, I told y'all before, I'm so tired of hearing this. I don't know what women's obsession is with men being gay, because that they always go to this no matter what. I don't know what their obsession is with it.
Let it go. Don't be friends with her. Don't chill with her. Don't hang with her. Don't entertain her. Don't talk on the phone with her. Don't go back and forth with her. Don't do none of that. Let it go. It's not worth it. That is not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. She should not be able to get some of the same things that another woman would get if she liked you, and then be able to go off and be with somebody else, and then he get everything from her and you just had to do everything to get her. Get the heck out of there. That's not worth it.
This is true too. I played that friend role before, and I got strung along forever. Talked to one of my boys. We had met the same girl. Went down that night. First night he met her. Never went down for me because I was in that friend zone like he just talked about. Now, if you have a different experience, let me know in the comments. Because some guys, I got some boys who say, they'll play there and be the shoulder to cry on and wait for her to cry. Then there it is. I ain't never been that guy. I played that friend game one time. After that, never again. But I'm just here to tell you my experiences too, because this is coming from a bad boy.
Number one. Number two, guys that say no often at times get more. Guys that's not desperate and is more focused. Really, the play, do the opposite of what she's talking about, number one. But really, the play is to just be so concerned and so busy with your own movement and motion that it's going to just be natural. Like, you just going to naturally attract yourself to people that's supposed to be in your sphere. You're going to naturally meet people out and about on a regular basis that you out entertaining and kicking it with. And it's just going to be a flow.
I couldn't have said it better myself. This is what I'm preaching to the guys. This is what I'm telling y'all. This is what I've done and changed my life. This is what you have to do. Focus on yourself, King. And I'm not saying it in a way where that women don't mean anything or nothing like that. If you want the best, you got to focus on yourself. And like I always say, try to become the best. Nobody's perfect, but try to become the best. Strive for it. Work hard at it. Financial, health, social status, nonstop. Wake up every day pushing that. Work up every day trying to achieve being the best. And that's how you're going to get your best results. With the women, with life, period.
It's going to be a flow. You just got to have motion. And so, even when you out working and you taking care of business, you doing that for you. You're not doing that for them. You're not trying to impress other people. Never do anything to impress a woman if you can't pull her Or if you can't rock out with her and you just doing it organically in your regular state, then it ain't worth it trying to impress these chicks. Never pursue a woman on that type of time and on that type of level. And the whole feeling has to be mutual. It can't be just one way or one sided. I know it's a lot of women that's out here saying dumb shit like, I would never talk to a man, or I would never do this, and I would never do that. I don't believe them. All of them would for the right person, and never none of them is trying to let the right guy get away because they don't have any standards when it comes to the guys that they want. A lot of women only have standards, or they only have this mindset for guys that they don't necessarily care for. And so he got to jump through hoops and he got to jump through barriers in order to get there. And you shouldn't have to do all of that. So make sure that y'all stay focused. Never listen to a woman for dating advice or information. Never listen to a woman for any type of advice unless it was your mother overseen by your father. And even then, you might have to question it because he might be a simp and he might be the happy wife, happy life type. I think that guys should be extremely, especially in your younger years, extremely focused on growth, success, spiritual growth, the bag.
Let me chime in really quick on what he just said. This is crazy because I made this mistake before. I'm behind a chair. I'm listening to women. They're complaining about these guys, complaining. And what do? I listen to them and I try to not be the guy they're complaining about, not realizing the guys that they're complaining about are the guys that they really, really, really want. The guys that they really like, the guys that really got them is the ones they're complaining about. So I tried to do the opposite. And what did the opposite give me? Heartbreak, pain. Heartbreak and pain. That's what the opposite got me. I tried to go a total different route, listen to them, never listen to them for dating advice because they're going to give you dating advice off of emotion. Emotion, meaning how they feel at the time. But like he said, now, if your mom, that's a different story. You know, mama is going to always go to bat for her baby. Random women or these women on the internet. I know a young lady on the internet. I ain't gonna say her name. She's giving advice for women, right? So I chimed in on her page, and she was like, she said, don't listen to these men. So I'm saying to myself, I thought a woman would want to listen to a man for advice because it's coming from a man. But no. She cut into me and said, no, told me to go back to doing hair, as if I can't have a voice. She got a mic and some headphones, but I can't have one. Man, kick rock. So I'm here. If you need me, hit me up. Ask a bad boy. I'm gonna let Anton keep cooking.
And praying for good character and meeting people and just having a good time and enjoying life. If you're gonna listen to women that tell you that you're gay, and then what? Here's the final thing that I want to say about this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. What's up with this whole men are gay if they don't do what y'all want them to do? What is that? So because you don't get the attention that you feel like you deserve from the people that you want it from, somehow, some way, men become gay because they just not interested in pursuing you.
Right.
There's plenty of guys out here that feel comfortable looking at a woman. Oh, she's beautiful. Hey, how you doing? And just keeping it moving. They don't even care. Like a lot of guys don't care. They so focused. They so busy. You'll be surprised the amount of guys that may see a chick walking by and he never turns around to look at her. He just keep it moving because he just genuinely don't care. It's a lot of guys that don't care because they cool. They in a good space. They in a good mental. They're not trying to impress nobody. It's not even on that type of time. But again, you got regular basic face chicks that feel compelled to pick up their phone and tell y'all what y'all are and aren't supposed to do when it comes to a relationship. Don't listen to that.
I'm just a bad boy here that you got questions. I'm going to answer them, from my experience. But I will say this. The chasing part that she mentioned, she said women are the prize. I used to have that same mindset. And every time I chased to get my so-called prize, I got hurt. I was in pain. They cheated on me. They did me wrong. Okay? Not saying men are perfect. Not saying I've never done anything wrong. I'm just saying chasing has got me nowhere. Okay. As far as the prize, you are the prize. If she want to feel she's the prize, she can be the prize. But it's all about who wants to win the prize. That's number one. This whole thing about gay, I don't know if they understand the definition of gay. Gay is liking another man, being attracted to another man. If that's not what you are, it has nothing to do with you not wanting her or not wanting the chick. Everybody likes something different. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some like big women, some like small women, some like round faces, some like skinny faces. So all this about if he's not chasing you or pursuing you, then that means he's gay. That's crazy. I see women all day long, every day. I respect beauty. I'm in the beauty industry. So therefore, that doesn't make you gay because you don't want to talk to every one of them or you don't want to chase them for that matter. So like I said, just stay on your grind, stay on your purpose, stay focused, stay trying to get at it every day, be the best version of yourself. And like I always say, if you want to know, ask a bad boy. Let's go.